tell me about this process. Are you right now in quarantine? Why are you in quarantine?
I am being quarantined because I was in Italy for the last 2 months. I visited Milan, Verona, Florence, Pisa, all those places that are currently infected with the coronavirus. So I am being asked to self quarantine for 14 days.
14 days. How are you feeling? You don't have the virus, but how is this process between you and health county department?
I don't have the virus. However, they are asking me to self quarantine just for precaution. They're asking me to take my temperature to let them know how I'm feeling and just to make sure that I don't develop any symptoms and it goes untreated. Um, yeah, they're also asking me to stay away from my sisters just because they go to public school and they don't want them to pass on the virus if I have it.
How has been that process of adaptation? Because being in your room for 14 days is not something easy between you and your family. How is
Yeah.
it been? Are you going crazy?
Yeah, it's really tough just because I don't like to not do anything. I already got my job back, but I'm not able to go to it. So I just have to entertain myself for these 14 days. I am trying to be very clean after myself. So I am also not like sitting on the same couches as my mom or my sisters. And I'm just trying to be isolated, which is not fun, but it's necessary right now. Being in my own room also isn't very fun just because there's only so much you can do. Um, but yeah, it's been tough, but I'm getting through it.
So, what do you do to spare the time?
I have been painting, hanging out with my bearded dragons. I'm doing my nails, just watching Netflix and stuff. I don't know. There's not much to do.
When you called your friends that they were in the programs abroad, overseas, what do they tell you? Are they sharing similar experience?
Yes, one of my friends is she was sent to her grandparents' house. That's because they're currently um on vacation, I think. So they told her to be away from her siblings, and she has no contact with anyone. So I think it's worse for her. Um, Other ones are telling me that their parents are they don't they don't want them to be quarantined, so they're not doing it. I don't know how they're going about it, but it just depends for everyone's family how their family's reacting to it. Some people are more strict and some people are more lenient. I don't want to accidentally get someone sick if I have it, so I'm following directions. But yeah.
It's been very stressful for you, this situation.
Yeah, it's been very stressful from finding out that your program was canceled. Um, a week before the virus, like a week after the virus got to Italy, going through the airports and customs, I got selected for all the random testings and verification and inspections at the airport. So that was very stressful. To now being quarantined, it's not as bad, but it's still like what if I have it? What if I don't? But I don't know. It's just overall been very stressful, but I'm trying to deal with it the best way possible.
Of course, of course. And how has been the interaction with your family? You have to be in your room, or you can go around the house?
Well, technically, I can go around the house. I can even go outside, but they just recommend like if I have to go to the store to go like later when there's less people. They just don't want me to be in places where there's a lot of people or like um bigger groups, like so yeah, kind of like I can be in public, but I there's a lot of restrictions.
Okay, very well.